Good evening, everyone. This is Paul Temple from the Diamond Light Network. And this is our Sunday evening instructional live stream, differentiated from on Tuesday nights. I give a sound temple, which is just more of a sonic transmission of sound healing space. But on Sunday nights here, I offer instruction in some of the Diamond Light heart awakening practices. These are practices and teachings that have come to me through my guides, my intuitive guidance. I have a wonderful guide named Al Thor, and these practices are really to awaken and help us remember the great power of the human heart. Now, I'm not talking about the anatomical heart, and it's not even the heart chakra. The human heart center, as we call it, is different than those other hearts. We use the same word to describe different things. This is a heart center that, we kind of all know that we want to follow our heart and we want to listen to our heart. We know it metaphorically, but we are needing to remember that the heart is very, very real. It's a very potent center of our beingness. It is the spiritual connection. It is the seed of our divine consciousness, and it is the seat of the soul. And again, these are things that have become sort of marginalized, and the heart, actually, in its great power, has been repressed in human earthly consciousness for actually centuries. And we're beginning now to remember, wow, this heart is an amazing thing. And we have to kind of unwind the belief systems around the heart. And we have to begin to heal our hearts, because the human heart has been very wounded for really centuries and centuries. And there's a whole story and history around that. But what the Diamond Light teachings are about is a series of very simple and beautiful practices that help us activate our hearts and remember and begin to connect into it. So that, it's like a muscle, or it's like learning arithmetic. We have to use it to begin to understand it and know how it works and know how it is part of us. So that's what these practices are. The practice tonight is actually the first level of several that I teach, and it's called the Heart Circuit. And it is a way of learning to connect our hearts into the circuitry of light, the grid of light. And it's really the first practice to begin to connect with the heart, feel the heart, and just really remember, meaning kind of put back together, that our hearts are very real. So why would one do a practice like this? Well, I find that the more that I integrated this heart consciousness into my daily beingness, the more that I was in my center and in my truth. When you are in heart space, when you are identifying with your heart presence, you're in your authentic soul self. You're not getting pulled off by all these projections and concepts of who we think we're supposed to be, or who the world wants us to be, of good children and good employees or good students. We are in our heart presence, and the more that we strengthen that heart light and connect with it, the more that it becomes part of who we are. And what's even larger and more important is that I envision a humanity with everyone's hearts awakened and full. So as we each begin to understand and activate our heart centers, we help others begin to do that as well. And we begin to, step by step, cell by cell, heart by heart, reawaken the heart of humanity, so that we can have a species of beautiful, enlightened, loving, compassionate, collaborative people living together on Earth, creating a beautiful, peaceful, collaborative civilization here on Earth. And Lord knows we certainly need that now. So that's the benefits of doing this practice, is it brings us back into remembering ourselves as much, much more than we are taught. Because when we are in our heart centers, in heart space, we remember that we are beautiful, luminous souls, and we are connected to all being in all realms, and particularly through this heart circuit. That's the teachings of the heart circuit, teach us how to begin to connect into both our own higher intuitive selves, as well as remembering that our hearts are woven into this beautiful jeweled fabric of creation. So, there are two parts to the practice. The first is a visualization that I will instruct you in. I can't show you the image tonight because the computers aren't quite set up right, and my usual backstage assistant is not there to do that. So I will describe the image to you. It's a bit like this construct, if you can see this above my head, of an orb of light. That's how we visualize the heart, connected with these 6 circuits of light to earth, sky, and then horizontally to the 4 directions. So I'll talk through the visualization, and then we will go into a sound meditation, a mantra practice. And this type of practice is rooted in the ancient Vajrayana teachings of Tibet. And the Vajrayana teachings work with visualization, and then using a sound practice, a mantra practice, to vibrationally transmit the teachings of this light in our heart, the Vajra light. So the Vajra in Tibetan practices is the diamond light, that pure diamond radiance that is our essential nature. And doing these practices, doing these ancient mantras, awakens that light vibrationally. So the words of the visualization speak to our brain, but the vibration speaks directly to the heart. The ringing of the beautiful bowls resonate the heart. And these are ancient mantra practices specifically intended to awaken that divine light in our hearts, the Vajra radiance. So those are the two parts, visualization and then a sound meditation. So to start, the first thing we do is we visualize our heart as a beautiful orb of light, much like this beautiful orb of light. So the seed of light, we call it the pearl of light, is right in the center of the chest. It's actually in the heart chakra. In the Vedas, it's called the bindi in the heart chakra. That is that seed of light or pearl of light. But as it glows, it has this kind of halo aura around it that becomes this larger orb of light. So we visualize the heart as this beautiful orb of light, like this one. So I invite you, as we drop into the visualization practice, you can close your eyes and bring your hands to your heart, taking a deep breath. Bringing your awareness inside. And with your inner eye, with your inner perception, we visualize that orb of light in the center of the chest. And with your hands there, you can begin to feel this beautiful radiance, diamond radiance in the center of your chest. Visualization is a very powerful tool for energetic manifestation. So as we visualize this energy center, this beautiful orb of light, we begin to manifest and remember and bring it back into our consciousness. Feeling, sensing, perceiving in whatever way your modality is. Orb of light, a beautiful orb of light in the center of your chest. That's the first step in the practice, is just bringing your hands, feeling, remembering, visualizing the orb of light in the center of the chest. And then the next step is we build the circuit. So from that orb of light, the first axis that we send is down from the heart, down through your root chakra, down to the heart of the earth. Rooting, sending this spiral of energy down from the orb of light in the center of your chest, down, 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 rooting into the heart of the earth. And the earth receives you and remembers you, for you are a child of the earth. And then we inhale back up from the earth, back into your heart. So there are two spirals of energy in that axis, that descending axis. One spiral sending down, the other ascending up, connecting your heart with the heart of the earth. And then on our next exhale, from the top of that orb of light, we send another spiral up through the crown chakra, up into the stars, reaching up, 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 connecting into the ancestral realms, connecting into your star family, your star cluster. And then up, up, up to the very heart of creation. We have the ability each to individually connect with the very heart of creation, the source of all being, quantum consciousness. Inhaling back down again through the crown into your heart. So double spirals, double helixes of energy connecting your heart up with the heart of the heavens, the heart of creation. So now your spine has become this beautiful conduit of light, connecting the heart of the heavens and the heart of the earth with your heart. Remembering that you are part of this beautiful creation. These ancient primordial forces are part of you, and you are part of them. feeling that connection, that circuitry of light. So the next step in the circuit is we move to the horizontal plane. The four directions, the four directions we all know are ancient indigenous invocations of calling the directions. But here the directions we call into to connect our own heart, because it is through this that our heart is connected into the etheric web, the beautiful fabric of light that is the strings of the string theory, the crystalline grid. So I start by holding my arms out horizontally, left, right. And from my heart center, I send a beam of light as we sent up. Now I send it through my left hand, sending beam of energy across the earth, through into multidimensional space, into the etheric level planes, and connecting into the web of light. Inhaling back into the heart. I exhale, sending through my right side, sending a beam of light, connecting, inhaling back. So now I have two more axes, left, right, connecting in the heart with that earth sky, forming a beautiful cross. Earth sky, left, right. It is said that all opposites meet in the heart. For the heart is the center of unity consciousness, where we realize all things are connected. And then the final step is we do front and back. So from the orb of light, I send a beam forward across the earth into multidimensional space, connecting into the web of light. Inhaling back, sending behind, connecting, inhaling back. So now we have 6 axes of light meeting in the heart. Earth, sky, left, right, front, back, forming this beautiful luminous circuitry that connects our heart with all being and all realms. Just feel this beauteous architecture, flowing, moving, breathing light in and out of your heart glowing like this beautiful orb in the center of your being that's now wired into the great fabric of creation. The Tibetans call it the jeweled fabric of the universe, of which every heart is an integral part. So each of our hearts is a jewel in this beautiful web of creation. Unifying, connecting, feeling your heart presence. So holding yourself in this beautiful architecture of light, we'll move into the sound meditation. Ancient Vajrayana mantras that transmit vibrationally this psychic remembrance of the light in our hearts. So you can close your eyes. Let the vibration of the bowls and the chanting wash through you and over you, permeating you, with this memory of your beautiful diamond heart. That emanates perfect, loving awareness for all beings. May everything be beneficial for all beings. Remembering that beautiful architecture of light, that orb of light in the center of your chest, your heart radiance, connected to earth, sky, and the four directions through your beautiful luminous heart circuit. Feeling your heart activated, connected, plugged in. This simple visualization you can do anytime. You know, it just takes a second to create it. Just boom, there it is. I do it several times a day. I just hold my arms out, connect, building that circuit. And it begins to crystallize into my energy body, my heart, my orb of light, bright, strong, connected to all being through this circuitry. So I invite you to take a final sense of this architecture of light. And from your heart, send a pulse out through those 6 axes, a pulse of light. Sending the blessing of your heart radiance into the beautiful web of creation. so that as we have generated this beautiful bodhicitta, this noble heart awareness, that we offer that out for all beings in all realms, that they may remember, that we all may remember the light in our hearts. And as a closing, I offer this affirmation. This is a phrasing, a mantra that has come to me in relation to strengthening, affirming my heart light. I am safe. I am clear. I am free from all fear. I am light. I am strong. I am connected to all being. I am grateful for the beauty of all that is. So I hope you found this practice of benefit tonight. I'm here every Sunday night at 8 o'clock Mountain Time. I'm in Colorado, offering different teachings. This is the first level, the heart circuit. We also have a practice called the heart protector practice. And then there is the temple of the heart practice. These are all sort of evolutions, more advanced teachings of building, strengthening, understanding the different dimensions of how the energies of our heart center work. Because we're not trained, we're taught to do arithmetic, and then we do trigonometry, and then we do calculus, and then we do advanced logarithmic calculus. But we're not taught the different levels of how to strengthen our heart lights and how to work with them and understand the subtleties and the dynamics and the skills that come with that. So this is a first step in developing these heart skills. I should put out a reminder that on Friday, March 25th, I think it's like a week and a half from tonight, I will be doing a Zoom event. I do a couple of paid Zoom events every month. This one is called Akashic Clearing, Akashic Encoding. And it's going to be a meditation where we drop into the heart space and connect with and receive a retransmission of our Akashic encoding. So that's our soul memory encoding, so that we can realign our life trajectory with that encoding of our soul mission. Our soul memory is encoded in our hearts, and that includes who we are becoming. It includes our soul mission, our soul purpose in this lifetime. So we'll do a meditation with the bowls, with our heart practices, to drop into our Akashic memory. There's certain circuits, other circuits that we connect to activate the Akashic memory. And then we'll invite you to receive a transmission of your own Akashic encoding. So you can find a link to that. There's tickets on it for Eventbrite. It's not particularly expensive. It's $11.11, $11.11. It'll be on Zoom, and you can find that on our Facebook group, Diamond Light Network, and on our website, diamondlightnetwork.com. And if you go to the events listings in each of those, you'll find the link and more information on that Zoom event for March 25th. So I thank you for joining me this evening. I hope you found this of benefit. Keep in touch. You're welcome to leave comments if you like. It's lovely to see the comments and feedback. And you can join the Facebook group through that, or you can get on our email list through the website if you want to keep informed about the events that we are offering. So thank you. Namaste, namaste. Good night.